Alright guys, let's get started again. We are starting with day 3 of my time at Portia Let's Play and playthrough. So last night we were able to get some fishing done and get our copper axe built. That'll make it nice and easy to get lots of resources today for furnaces. Now we do have a commission to build 2 talismans. 3 talismans actually, but we already have 1. So we're going to need 3 more marble and then 6 wood. We have 6 wood. That's no big deal. So let's check our mail. Alright. So we can't pick up new commissions on the weekends. We're allowed to go mining, which we already know about. Polly wants 3 copper blades, and we can hire the Civil Corps to do commissions for us. The Civil Corps is actually not a terrible way to do commissions. It's definitely a money loss, but that's okay. They do good work, and it's... you can't mine the big stone. Alright, let's mine the littler stone. There we go, there's a little bit of marble. Plus 2, we need 1 more. Oh, did I forget to build my new pickaxe? I wonder how I missed that. That's okay. Let's head back and build it. Now that we're into the 3rd day, it's a little less important to absolutely min-max every single day. And as we go on, that'll just happen more and more. We need an upgrade kit, that's right. Let's head down and steal it from Higgins. Or steal something from Higgins. Whatever he's got today. Higgins is a jerk. At some point I think it might be nice to try and make friends with him, because that's the sort of person I am, and I think it'd be really cool if we can just be friends with everybody, especially the bad guys. I mean, it never hurts to have a bad guy in your pocket, right? But for now he's a jerk, so we'll just steal his bronze. Nice and easy. Alright, let's head on over and sell our fish and buy that upgrade kit. Here we go. So we've got 12 catfish. We can sell that for a quick 360 gold. Our emperor catfish for 61. And sell a little bit of the honey and honeycomb we got as well. It's a nice little bonus on top. 2 emperor fish for 152. I love it. We could even sell our rusty pipe. Our rusty pipe is actually, it looks like, about our best weapon right now. So we'll sell our boxing gloves instead. Alright. And then, oh, we need to buy our upgrade kit. Upgrade kit. Done. Alright, let's go complete the ring quest, since it's not terribly out of the way. The ring quest is, the ring belongs to Mayor Gale. So if you fish up the ring, you can talk to a couple of people. I think the clothing shop lady will actually tell you that it belongs to Mayor Gale.
How do you do?
So if you come over and talk to him.
I have this ring that I found.
Oh my! I was looking.
Is it
Turns
yours
out
then?
it's from his deceased wife. That's quite sad. And then he has another quest for us. He wants us to meet the shop owners. We'll meet him eventually. It's not really worth prioritizing at this juncture. But that's okay. So let's head on over and see what an upgraded pickaxe looks like. Maybe it'll help us get that last marble we need real quick. The next priority today, after we get our upgraded pickaxe and get the marble for our commission, is we're going to pick up another commission. We're also going to get started making quite a bit of copper and bronze, because we're going to be building up some tools. So with this we can finally mine this bigger stone. Hopefully it has a piece of marble in it. Bigger stones usually have a fair amount of marble in them, but not always. This one I don't think has any marble in it. That's sad. Maybe this one will. It did have some copper ore. That was nice of it. That'll save us a little bit of time later. There's some marble. And now we can upgrade our other skill. The skill trees are actually pretty thorough and nice in this game. I haven't gotten into the later ones. I think my character only got up to about level 20. And so I'm not really sure what some of the later things do, or if you can, fully max everything out. If you can, that's cool. Alright, so let's see. We need to go to our missions, and the Commerce Commission was for Sam, who should be walking around town. So let's zoom in. Sam is currently in between the hair salon and the restaurant. So let's race on over and see Sam. Or she gets away. There's Remington. There's Russo. And there's Sam.
Hey there. Haven't seen you around.
It's nice to meet you, Sam. Here are your talismans. Thanks for that. Let's head over and pick up today's commission. You want to try and complete a commission each day for a couple of reasons. So 3 more talismans for Wua, that'll give us 153 gold. We can do 3 bronze bars for 197. 2 catfish for 254. Or 5 wooden boards for 200. I think we're going to go with the 2 catfish. I think I can manage to catch 2 more catfish. So we'll have to shift our plans just a little bit, make sure we get over to the farm store to buy some bait before they close, and then save a little bit of time at the end of the night to go fishing. But I think that's something we can manage. And if we mess something up and we don't get there, then we can always do it tomorrow. So we're going to head into the abandoned ruins here and mine out some ore. Now you'll notice with the bronze pick, we're actually gaining about twice as much ore per swing as we were before. And that's just a nice little bonus for us. So we're going to mine out about 100 ore. That should be a good start and shouldn't take very long at all with the bronze pick. We will upgrade the bronze pick to the iron pick just as soon as we can, because that will double again what we're getting. So we're at about 59 for now, 63. And as soon as we're done mining the ore, we're actually going to do a little bit of relic hunting as well, because some of those early relics are nice, and particularly if we get lucky and get some data discs, we'll be able to start on some very important research early on. I don't think we'll be able to start the research today. We will probably have to spend another full day in the mines before we're able to get there. But that's okay, we can get started on it. Or at least started on gathering the resources for it. Alright, we're up to 103, so let's do some relic diving. Do we see any relics? Oh, there's one right there. Now the relics are sometimes things, so there we got a data disk and some old parts. That's good, we needed 2 old parts. Let's see if we can't find any more. There's another one right there. It's a ways down, but that's alright. So we'll just come on over here and mine straight down until we get to it. And that'll be it for, I think, mining in the mines today. The reason is we're gonna need to save some of our stamina for fishing, as well as for chopping wood, because we're gonna be taking this ore that we gathered and using it in our furnaces, which will need wood to power. Head on out of here. Alright, that ore and some old parts we can out. We're gonna grab some stamina before we leave town real quick. Looks like... oh, he wants 2 Emperor Catfish.
Of course, this is what the...
Alright. So Lee wants data discs.
That's anyhow.
So that's one of the areas that I hadn't really explored. He says that if we give him data discs, he'll give us special seeds.
We can share what we... oh dear.
And we can talk to Emily in order to gather, or to learn how to farm. That's nice. Emily's friendly. Let's go ahead and buy... we always buy the most expensive food, because the most expensive food restores the most stamina. If you look at the cost, I think it's 5 gold for 20 stamina, 15 gold for 40 stamina, or 40 gold for 80 stamina, so it's actually the least cost efficient of the 3 options. But since you only get 1 consumption per day, it's definitely best to go ahead and buy the expensive one and sort of maximize the amount of stamina you have, because more stamina at this point in the game is almost always better. Alright, So let's head into Sophie's ranch and buy just a little bit of bait. And since he actually wants Emperor Catfish, then we're probably actually going to need a fair bit of bait. So we'll go ahead and buy, let's say, 20 bait. Once again, I'm quite sure that we'll put that back. Maybe a little bit of stamina restoration there as well. So let's head on down and get started on some of our... get our furnaces going. We might need to mine a little bit of wood, or chop a little bit of wood in order to those furnaces powered. That's alright. Let's head on over. Here's a fun tip. Once you get the bronze axe, if you're going for a single thing only, like wood, and notably if you're going for wood, and chop these big trees, they don't actually drop very much wood directly, but what they do drop is hardwood. And so we got 10 wood there, and then 2 hardwood, and then in the stump we got 1 more wood and 6 more hardwood. So that's 8 hardwood and 11 wood. But the fun thing is that you can come on over here and turn that hardwood into regular wood. And so we can take the 8 hardwood that we gathered from that tree and convert that over into 40 regular wood. And we can start crafting some of the things we're going to need. So we're going to need a whole bunch of bronze bars. Go ahead and get that going. We're going to need a whole bunch of copper bars as well. So we'll do 1 furnace dedicated to each to start. Sort of max those out. Beautiful. Let's see where else. So we're starting to run a little low on stamina, so we're going to chop just a little bit more wood here, and we're actually going to build, rather than stamina, as I misspeak, we're going to build a wood storage. That will give us the ability to unload some of our crap until we need it later. Now, wood storages, people talk about like labeling your wood storages and being very careful with them. I'm a pretty unorganized person, and I find that tedious. So we just have a single wood storage, and we're just going to dump everything in there. Anything we probably aren't going to need straight away, our stones. One of the nice things about this is that most of these things, we'll actually want those out. Most of these things you actually can use in crafting from within the wood storage. One of the things that other people also don't seem to realize is that you can actually access any wood storage container in your entire house, both inside and out, from any container. So we can build several wood storages, place them inside, and then just access them from outside. And that'll work out in our favor very nicely. We're going to fish until we get 2 Emperor Catfish. I'm sure we'll catch a lot of other things in the meantime. Because Emperor Catfish aren't super common. There's a regular catfish. There's a racket. That's kind of a bust. There's a frogfish. I like frogfishes. They're a bit harder to catch. The Emperor frogfishes especially so. But they're worth more. Alright, there's our first Emperor Catfish. We'll go in for a second. There's a frogfish. I think this one might be an Emperor one. It's a bit more active. Makes it a little tougher to catch. Oh, just a regular frogfish. That's okay. And there's our second Emperor Catfish. We'll go ahead and catch one more, because I cast anyways. Alright, there we go. So we've got a fair bit of extra stamina left over. That's good. We'll be able to make use of that. There are some things we can do. We can take our rusty iron pipe and beat this llama to death. Again, look into the cold, evil, bloody eyes, and you'll feel no remorse. Awesome. Got some meat. The meat stores a little bit of stamina, as well as some HP. We're gonna save it. We'll be able to cook it later once we build a grill. That'll go a long way for us. Let's go ahead and store some of that stuff too. Store our regular catfish. It's colorful fur. Alright, lovely. So I think the next thing we want to do is sort of continue setting up for the future. In order to do that, we're going to mine some more stone. So we're going to get some more marble. One of the things I like to do is put some furniture in my house to sort of maximize the amount of stamina I have each day. I find that once you get up to about 350 or 400 stamina, you don't need as much, and it's not as urgent to sort of keep trying to maximize it. But up until that point, it's like you never have enough. So what we can do is we can take 2 marble, and I think 20 stone, so we'll mine some extra stone as well, and we can build a stone table. And if we put the stone table in our house, it'll grant us 7 stamina, which is a nice little chunk to have. So we'll go ahead and mine some stone here, make sure we're getting all the stone we want, and hopefully we'll get some more marble here pretty soon as well. This guy will have some marble for us. This one here looks like a marbly boy. Come on, blue rock. Yeah, we got a little bit of marble there. Wonderful. Alright, so we're up to 3 marble. Well, that's not very much. I was hoping for at least 4. Unfortunately, we're spending all of our stamina gathering not very much marble. So we'll have less to chop wood, which is what I was hoping to do with the rest of it. That's okay. It's a little bit of wood. This tree will give us a little bit more wood. I don't think we have enough stamina to fully chop down a large tree, so we're going to spend it chopping down these little trees. And we're just going to spend the rest of the day and the rest of our stamina chopping down as much wood as we can. Generally can't chop trees in town, so we don't really need to be spending a whole lot of time over here. These woodier trees, I think there's a distribution. I mean, there's some randomness, so you'll get all kinds of things from all kinds of different plants that you chop, but I think there is something of a predictable distribution to them. So if you chop the bushes, you'll get a lot more plant fiber, and if you chop the woodier trees, you'll get a lot more sort of wood. Alright, so we're going to build a couple of stone tables. 2 stone tables. We'll go ahead and build 1 stone stool as well. And we're going to go ahead and place those inside of our house. Here, so now we've got hey, the racket is a weapon upgrade. Take our stone tables and our stone stool, and we can place those in our house. And you'll notice as I place these that our maximum stamina increases. Stone stool as well. We're up to 261 maximum stamina. That's a really good start. We've got 6 more stamina, so we'll go ahead and chop a couple more trees to get a little bit more wood. Go. I think we're fully maxed on stamina for the day. It's not quite midnight yet, so we could probably squeeze out just a little more, but I think that's pretty boring, so we're not gonna. What we're gonna do is build some more wooden storages. We'll build 2 more wooden storages. The neat thing about these wooden storages is that we can place them inside where they're out of the way and we're not going to be tripping over them as much. Let's put them at the foot of our bed. Alright, I think that's good. Let's check on our furnaces one more time, make sure they've got enough fuel to last through the night, and then we'll head to bed and start the next day. So come on over here, gather up some resources. Looks like they have 11 hours worth of wood left. Should just last it until it finishes its craft. This one will need a little bit more in order to finish its craft, but it can go for a while still. And I think we can go ahead and go to bed. Tomorrow I think the first thing we're going to do is build a grinder and start working on some of the more advanced equipment for our farm, or for our workshop. Okay, so we're in day 4 now. The first thing we're going to want to do is build a grinder. The grinder is going to take 3 copper bars, that in there. It's going to take 5 old parts. And I think it's going to take some wood as well. 2 grinding stones. Grinding stones come from the workbench. So we'll go ahead and craft grinding stones. Take those and we can put them out on our bar now. And we'll set that in there. So we have a grinder. The grinder will let us start working on some copper blades. We have a commission for some copper blades from Polly. We're also going to need a couple of copper blades for a saw that we're going to build. So we'll go ahead and start building one of those right now. Come on over here, grab the bronze, make sure that's refueled. We're going to need a lot of wood, so we'll be chopping lots of trees. And I think we're going to go ahead and just extend these crafts by a little bit. And once we get that done... Alright, now we can go to our map. Since we have our 2 Emperor Catfish, it looks like Chiwa is passing through town. I happen to know he has a quest for a fishing rod as well. So we can go ahead and give him our fishing rod, and we'll craft another one here today as well. And while we're in the region, we can rob Higgins dry again. He's a jerk after all. Really deserves it. Does everything he can to shortcut you. Did you see the way he took that first commission from us? What a jerk. Oh, hi Dr. Zhu.
Hey, welcome to Portia.
He's a shopkeeper, so we need to talk to him. Higgins has another bronze bar for us. Haha. It's ours now. Hello, Chiwa.
I'm Chiwa. Hey,
You have a fishing
you're the
rod.
new builder, right?
I can make you a new fishing rod, no problem.
This is one.
Well, there's your fishing rod. You just sort of took that straight away without asking. And here's your commerce commission. Just give us all your money. Alright. Now that the commerce commission is out of the way, we have 1,000 gold. We do have the commission for 4 blades. We can meet some of the other shopkeepers, and we can go talk to Petra. So let's meet some of the other shopkeepers. Maybe not. They're not here yet. That's okay. But we can sell these Emperor fish. We don't need them. Market price is up today. That means it's a good day to sell, but not a great day to buy. Let's go ahead and sell our lead pipe as well. And I think we'll hold on to the rest of this. We could probably sell our racket. We're not going to be doing a whole lot of fighting yet. You can talk to Polly.
Welcome, smallish. And since I'm so manly...
Thank you for the hardwood. I love it when Polly gives us hardwood. Looks like there's another shopkeeper over here. It's Carol.
Welcome to our little town.
Carol
Sounds like a nice
runs the clothing shop, so she gave us some fiber cloth. Let's head on up the road and see which shopkeepers are up here. Here in the restaurant, we've got Django. We'll come back to the restaurant a little later, but it doesn't hurt to talk to him right now. Get the quest out of the way. Thanks for the juice, Django. Can never have enough of Django's juice or Polly's hardwood. Hello, Mars.
Nice to have you. You look like a...
Mars gave us a couple of stone bricks. What a swell guy. I think the last shopkeeper we need to talk to is at A&G Construction. And that'll work out because I actually do want to check something over here real quick.
Ah, welcome.
One of the first goals for us in the next few days is going to be upgrading our work table. And we can see what that'll take right here. So if we select our work table, go to upgrade, and we'll see it'll take 2,000 gold, 5 old parts, and 20 wooden parts. That'll be a big target for us. We're also going to go ahead and move and rotate our work table. I like it to be over here by the bench. So that's where you can sort of move your house around your property, move your work table, move your crafting stations, things like that. Alright, let's head on down. Check on our copper bars. I think we can get our second blade going. Over and start on the second. And I think we're actually going to cancel our bronze bars right now and get started on some stone bricks. Because it occurs to me that we're going to need those stone bricks in order to build our civil cutter. So we'll get those going. Go ahead and set up to... let's see what a civil cutter takes. It takes 5 stone bricks, 2 copper blades. So we'll have that in a few hours. We should have that by the end of the day. One thing we can do is get a 3rd furnace up. That one's nice and easy. Although I think we may need more stone, since we just put all of our stone into stone bricks. Yep, we used up all of our stone. So let's go mine some more stone real quick, just from the rocks right around. It looks like we've mined all the rocks right around. That's okay. I guess we'll come back and do our 2nd furnace later. Do just a little bit here. If we're lucky, we might even get a couple of marble out of this and be able to do another stone table for our house. Got 1 marble. That's not enough for a stone table. Why do you tease me like this? I hate this game. Oh, thank you. Gave me enough. And we got another level, so we can go ahead and invest in our sprinting skill. A lot of people will recommend investing those early stat points into gathering. I found that after the first 4, your return on investment for gathering stats is quite a bit lower. And the ability to run everywhere is just so nice. So nice. Alright, let's go ahead and build our stone stool. Fortunately, we won't have enough stone for our stone table yet, but that's okay. We don't need that until later tonight. So we'll set that out, and we'll set our wood out. And we'll build our 3rd stone furnace. Having a 3rd stone furnace is really nice because it lets us smelt lots of things. And as you know, smelting lots of things is very important. We'll get this one going on our bronze bars. Some bronze bars. Alright, so we're out of wood now too. We'll need to chop some more wood. Let's do that on our way up to the mines. Chop, 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 chop. Mining all the wood from this tree. Oh, we got a bird's nest. I wonder what's in the bird's nest. We have a feather. Of no feathers. It's worth 6 gold. The bird's nest itself was worth 20. That didn't really pay off, did it? Alright. So I realized while we were chopping there that we have filled our inventory. Lots of stuff. So we'll go ahead and get some more fuel to this furnace here, since we got some more. And we'll take our hardwood that we've been gathering, and we'll convert it over to regular wood, so that we have plenty of wood to run our other furnaces. Now we can head up into the mines for realsies, now that we've cleared our inventory some. Heading into the mines today, we're gonna gather a little bit more copper. Ultimately, we're gonna need a lot of copper. I think I ran some numbers in my head, and it was somewhere between 12 and 1500, depending on what commissions you get. Which is a lot of copper. We'll mine most of that after we have the iron pick, but we do want to mine some of it right now. But our big goal today is to get 5 data disks, because that'll let us start on some research. Let's go ahead and come in here and get a couple swings of copper just to get that underway. And then let's look for things to steal. Right, there's a relic down there, 15 feet down. So we can come on over here. I found a couple of ways to do this. One of them is to just fly until you're above a relic and mine your way down. That seems to be a pretty straightforward one. If you're already in a pit, find some so it doesn't look like there's any more. Oh, there's one almost exactly below us. Perfect. So we'll mine over a little ways. Looks like we got some copper over there on the wall. Oh, we missed it by that much. Another data disk. Alright, some more old parts. Take them. Looks like there's one over there. So when you're mining, the item that or the color of the stone that you are moused over when you click determines what you get. So even if it's a teeny tiny bit of copper inside of an otherwise entirely stone chunk that you mine out, if you have the copper selected, you'll get copper out of it. If you have the stone selected, you'll get stone out of it. Oh, here's a nice little cluster of things. Nearest one. You'll notice we're getting tons and tons of stone, sand, and soil. That stone will help us out a lot. But we wish we sometimes got some more marble. A joystick piece. I've not seen the joystick before. Looks like we've got something down there. Let's head on over and find that. Thinking can piece. Beautiful. Got a piece just above us now. Mine up. Mine up there. Sofa. Sofa will go a long way to giving us some extra stamina. I think it's a plus 7 stamina piece, which is nice. It's a little thing we can put in our house there to make each of the days a little bigger. We have a thing inside of a stone structure of some kind. Well, that stinks. I don't like these stone structures. I don't like coming across them. Not because they aren't neat. I'm sure they are. But you can't really tell what they are. And in the meantime, you can't get to the thing you're trying to get to. It's kind of suck. So let's look around. Looks like we've got a purple one. I've never seen a purple one before. Let's see what the purple one's all about. I bet it has something to do with the stone structure. Maybe if we mine around the stone structure, we can get over to it. There's another data disk. That's nice. Maybe it's inside this pipe. The pipe you walk through. That's cool. So it is a pipe. Right? Well, that's something. Huh. Oh, abandoned room. Enter it. What happened here? Oh, there's monsters. Well, let's mine the crap out of some monsters. Let's hit them with our axe. Seems to work better. Got some mucus. Hello, level 1 slow gooby. I don't like you poisoning me. I just wanted to be your friend. He apparently doesn't like, let's see. What can we do about this? We can unequip everything. And we can punch and kick. Unarmed combat for the win. Some mucus. Open this guy up, see what we get there. A fluffy rabbit. That's something. Although it doesn't really help our unarmed combat to be carrying a fluffy rabbit around. Go ahead and drink our milk so that we can reclaim our unarmed combat potential. This slow gooey seems to have a lot of health. Right. 3 slow gooeys down. Nailed it. And a yellow duck surfboard. That is adorable. Oh my goodness. I love it. I wonder what the surfboard's for. Maybe it can go in our house and give us stamina. Let's take a look. Max HP. Oh. We wear it on our back, and it gives us hit points. The rabbit gives us stamina placed in our house. Well, that's cool. I will take the free hit points. How many data discs are we at? We're at 4. We need 1 more data disc. Let's mine just a little bit more. We'll get lucky and it'll quickly. Let's see if we have a target that we can look for down here. There's one over there. Let's mine across to that. Come on, data disk. Ah, this is inside that room. This might be the same one we were looking for before. So I think the purple ones represent a hidden room of some kind. Alright, there's a data disk. So let's head out of here and head back to entrance. Did we pick up another commission today? I think we need to do that. I hope they're still open. We may have missed our window. That's a mistake. But we'll check. Oh, they close at 8 o'clock. Darn it. Oh well. I think we also missed the opportunity to turn in the window today. Or turn in the discs. That's alright. We're almost out of stamina anyways. Let's come on down here. Let's grab this up. Let's go ahead and build... Well, now we can check something. Because we were able to get a sofa and a rabbit, we might not need stone tables anymore. In fact, I'm pretty sure we won't. Let's take our sofa, let's take our rabbit, set those out. So we'll build our sofa right there. Our sofa has ears. It's like a cat. And we'll put our fluffy rabbit right next to it. Very friendly-like. We can sit on our sofa to recover some stamina. Okay, we're up to 8. Let's see if we can get to 9. 9 stamina. Let's go for 10. And then I think I've had enough. Yeah, that's boring. Alright, let's head to our home panel. We're at 49 of 50 stamina, so we could gain 1 more stamina if we were to place any other furniture to gain stamina in our home. I don't think it's worth building another stone table for 1 stamina. Probably do a stone stool if we wanted. And actually, I think I will do that. Let's do a stone stool. That's the grinder. That's the problem with moving the workbench, is that you forget that you move the workbench and you make mistakes like that. So we'll build a stone stool. Then we can place that stone stool right inside our house. Although I think this one can actually be placed outside, and it has the same effect. So if we take this stone stool, and we put it, say, over here. It did not. Alright, maybe it has to be inside the house. That's kind of stinky. I was looking forward to having a place to sit. Yep, that did it. Alright. You have to place the furniture inside your house. Lovely. Let's gather up some more of these bronze and copper bars. Here's some stone bricks. I think we need 5 stone bricks. So we might have another one coming up here real soon. Oh, we got lucky. We had some stone bricks from before. Let's take our stone bricks, set them out, and our copper blades. We can come on over here to our assembly station, and we can build our civil cutter. Our civil cutter, put our blades down, put our stone bricks down, and we have our saw. I like the civil cutter. It's a fun tool. Alright, let's set that out over here. And we can use the civil cutter to make wooden boards. Now what we need wooden boards for is a bit of a mystery. We'll need some marble planks for our basic skimmer. That'll be important to make. For our wooden bridge head and wooden bridge body, we're going to need bronze plates. Those will come from the cutter and the hardwood planks as well. The copper pipes will come from the grinder, and the stone bricks will come from the furnace. Alright. Looks like we are all set. So let's sort out our storage. So one of the things that people often overlook is that if you click these arrows up here, you can jump between your different storages. So I can store my cloth in one of my inside storages, and my feather in the other inside storage, and I can just switch between them, and do that all from the outside. I don't need to run inside to deal with that, which is really nice. It's really nice. Alright, I think we need 1 more copper bar in order to complete the commission for Polly to make 3 blades. But otherwise, I think we can just spend the rest of our stamina shopping some wood, because we're going to need a lot of wood. A ridiculous amount of wood, as it were. And maybe we'll get this one in one shop. Nailed it. Perfect. 1 stamina left. Is that enough for another one chop? Nope. Okay. We're done. That's good. Okay, so let's check on our furnaces. This is going to need a little bit more fuel to last through the night. We don't necessarily need to give it 17 because we want enough fuel to last for all of the furnaces. But we'll give it enough to get through until morning. Wonderful. Did we get our copper bar yet? We craft a copper bar. It'll take 2 hours and 30 minutes, so that means we have 45 minutes. I think we can do 45 minutes. Let's go sit on our couch, and maybe we can get enough to gather something, perhaps, while we wait for 45 minutes. Waiting is the best part of this game. It's always so much fun to sit here and wait. I love it. It's wonderful. Let's go to 5 stamina. There we go, 5 stamina. That should let us pick a couple of things from outside, a couple of herbs perhaps. Or chop down another small tree if we're so inclined. Although I think I like the idea of picking some herbs. Here's some herbs. Here are some snake berries, we can pick those too. And now, our copper bar is all done. Take our copper bar, head over to our grinder, and start on the 3-blade commission for Polly. It'll take 3 hours, which means it'll be done first thing in the morning. Let's go ahead and stop this here.